Marisol. How are you today?
I'm good.
So what's been going on?
Well, me and my husband are getting divorced, and I'm just really freaking out because basically he's my only support right now. So if he's gone, I really don't know what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry to hear that. You sound like you're really upset.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. We have 2 kids. I really don't see our kids staying with him. I mean, I want to have full custody, but I can't even think about that right now when I don't even have a job. I don't even know where I'm going to live or anything.
Okay, so it sounds like you're just not knowing what the future brings, and that's really bringing you some confusion and a little bit of panic. Is that correct?
Yes. Right now I'm staying at my mom's house, but I don't really see that being a permanent situation.
Okay.
Right now for me and my kids. Space is very small. We don't all fit there. But like I said, I have no income. He provided everything for us. And now it's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Now we're going through this divorce, and every day it just gets messier and messier, and I'm just really scared.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how it all transpired?
Well, we just haven't been getting along at all. It's like every time we talk, it's just we argue. And I mean, I know this can't be good for the kids. Every time they see us, it's always an argument. No matter how, when we try to talk to each other or whatever, it always spirals out of control. It gets to the point where I can't control myself and he can't control himself. And I really think my kids are starting to suffer from this.
So it sounds like you're really more concerned about your kids first and foremost, and then how you're gonna deal with you. Is that right?
Yes. It really was more of his decision to split up. I was thinking that we could try to work things out, but he says that we've already done that in the past, and here we are again where we can't even communicate. It almost feels like we can't be in the same room. So I just don't know what to do.
So even though you're in that place where you're a little confused and uncertain, right? It sounds like the divorce, it was the right decision though. Is that?
I guess for him, it's hard for me to see it that way for me right now. Just with all this other stuff that I have to deal with. So for him, I mean, I guess, but for me, just feeling like I don't know what to do and where to go, or it's just been a terrible situation.
So you're living with mom right now?
Yes.
And the kids are with you?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm afraid that he's going to want to get full custody. And the fact that he's always been providing for us, I kind of feel like that might work against me. So I really don't want to lose them.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about his contact with the kids since you separated.
Well, so far, I've been letting him see them rarely because I really don't think he's a good influence for them.
Okay.
So I just have had them have limited contact with him. But now he's saying that he wants to see them more, and I don't want them to be around him if I'm not there. But we can't be in the same room together. So it's like, I don't know kind of what I should do.
Yeah. So it sounds like he's trying to be a part of their lives, which you don't necessarily think is the good
thing for them right now.
Okay.
He already has a new girlfriend and is with someone new, and I don't want my kids around her. They don't know her. So that's kind of why I've been limiting the visitation. But at the same time, I know that he's gonna have to see them and
Mhm.
they're gonna have to be around her. But right now, I just don't want that to happen.
Okay. So it sounds like there's a lot of different issues. There's the kids seeing dad, there's where you're gonna live, there's income, there's just how you're gonna move forward in general. So what to you is your top concern right now? Something we can work together with right now.
Well, I want to say just getting a place of my own, because right now, just going home is overwhelming.
Mhm.
Being there with my mom, she doesn't really understand. She's making me feel like I'm the one to blame for the divorce.
Okay.
So that's just adding more stress for me.
Okay.
Then sometimes I take it out on the kids.
Mhm.
So I just really feel like maybe that would be a good place to start.
Okay. Well, I commend you for coming in, first of all, just so you can at least get some help or just bounce some ideas off of me so you can make that first step in moving forward. So know that you're in the right place and that we'll work together towards it. So we're moving in the right direction. So know that, first of all. Tell me a little bit more about your mom and your relationship. Is she normally a source of support for you?
Yeah, we are kind of close, but through all this divorce situation, we've
Mhm.
kind of haven't been seeing eye to eye because she kind of feels like we shouldn't be getting a divorce and we should work it out.
Okay.
And she's making me feel like I'm the one to blame for it all,
Mhm.
and like I'm being weak instead of sticking around and really trying to fight. So that's really put a strain on our relationship.
Okay. So you don't feel like she supports your decisions
No.
regarding the divorce?
And
Okay.
her and my ex-husband, they were also kind of close. She really liked him. Like everyone liked him.
Okay.
Everyone in my family. So I feel like that plays a part into it too.
Mhm.
And we've been together for such a long time now that he really did become part of our lives.
Mhm.
So it's almost like she doesn't want to let him go either.
Okay.
But I feel like I want her to be on my side because she's my mother, and I want her to be there to support me.
Yeah, of course. She's your mom.
Right.
That's what you want from mom, support.
Right.
So are there any other family members or friends you can think of that have been supportive in the past? When you've had some other issues or?
Usually it was just her
Okay.
that I would always turn to, so that's why I feel like this has been a little bit more of a struggle
Mhm.
since she's not on my, I feel like she's just not on my side.
Okay. Is that something you would be willing to discuss with her? Or have you discussed it with her? Not feeling supported?
I really haven't, because I just feel so overwhelmed with everything, and
Mhm.
at the same time, I'm kind of avoiding having any difficult conversations since I'm staying with her, and then I don't want things to get even worse and more awkward and more out of control.
Mhm.
So I kind of just, when I'm there and we don't see eye to eye, I kind of just shut down and go away
Mhm.
to my room or whatever, and just try not to make the situation any worse.
Okay. Do you think that's something you'd be willing to try and do you think she would listen?
Yeah, I think she will be able to, since we are close, and I mean, we haven't really I really haven't told her my side or the full story, so
Mhm.
maybe if I am open with her, she can kind of see things from my point of view too.
Okay, so that's something you'd be willing
Yeah.
to try? Because it sounds like, I mean, that is your safe haven, even though you've had some disagreements lately
Yeah.
regarding your marriage and that she's close to your husband, you know. That's definitely uncomfortable, so I don't blame you for wanting to avoid those kinds of conversations.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it could be a good idea if you were to try and see what comes out of that, because if she's never heard your story before, then you don't know how she's necessarily gonna work?
Sounds like something I would try, definitely.
Okay. So, so you're gonna talk to your mom, see how that goes, and just be open and honest with her and see if you can get that support back. And I think that's a great plan to start off with, so you can be in a safe place. That's that top priority we talked about, and then next time you come in, let me know how it goes, and then hopefully we can move on to try and help figure some other things out. But does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah.